Hello everybody, my name's Atley. Welcome back to my SnowRunner hard mode playthrough. We are in the Touch of Force, picking up where we left off in the last episode, where in the last episode we brought through 4 metal beams from Graham Woods into the railway bridge. And then what I'm going to do now is buy a trailer. So I'm going to buy the 4-slot ramped flatbed, which I nearly forgot that's what I was thinking of doing. I kind of want the 2-slot trailer as well to give me some options, but it's just more cost efficient to just get the 4-slot because it's more versatile. Wherever I go, I can carry 6 slots of cargo now. And then we're going to go and, as I said at the end of the last episode, we'll end up buying some fuel at $4 a litre just because I haven't carted fuel up from the other map yet. And I want to make some progress. And then we're going to destruct a metal frame building, possibly that one if it looks like there's a route down to it that's easy, but I'm gonna mainly get some fuel, find some metal beams and take them to, first of all, the creek bridge. Not seeing a route down at the moment, so possibly not yet. That might be metal beams we save for another time. So we're going to get some fuel. I haven't got any repair parts, so that's one thing. At some point this force needs to head into the other map to get resupply points. But yeah, Touch of Force making its first appearance on this map. We're going to get some stuff done. It seems like a nice bright sunny day again, so let's crack on and get some stuff done. I don't think I've driven this way yet, so I don't really know what's along this road. I can just about see the watchtower in the distance there, so I know roughly where I am on the map, but yeah, not specifically driven this route before. So there's more metal beams ahead of me. They're actually all over the place, aren't they? Let's just... Right, this is the gas station around this corner. So there's buildings all over this map, and all of the ones that give metal beams here seem to give you 2 slots. Or, sorry, 2 units of metal beams. Whereas the ones that we got at the start of episode 1 only had 1 per house. The devs didn't want to make it too easy for us. So I'll top up my tank and my roof here to give me some fuel. Oh, there's more metal beams there as well. I'm opening up stuff that I hadn't quite seen. Is that one where we got the trailer from? I only need 2 for the minute. Get away from that radio. Engine off. So yeah, I'm going to fill this up and not worry too much about what I spent there. It's only a few $100s. Quick look at the map. That's the one that's looking on my right. But I am going to come in and get 2 metal beams from here and bring them back and do the creek bridge. And doing creek bridge will make it then easier for me to do the concrete slabs I need to do and get the other bridge going. I guess there's going to be a route here up to here. It's a bit weird, but maybe that'll work. Get moving. Get away from that radio. And then I've got this medium logging trailer that I dropped off in a previous episode. I'm just going to leave it for now. I'm told that the trailer does despawn when you hand that in. So I may use that for other logging activity. And hand that trailer in last. Or whenever the other logging activity is finished. I got stuck in some boggy mud at the tail end of the last episode in the ford. And looking at the map again just then, It's that water is between me and the first generator-based construction zone. So I'm not looking forward to that. Camry jankiness. I like this touch of force, always have done. Is it the best truck in the game? Might be, you know. Of the Holy Trinity options. Stuck there though. I guess it depends on what you mean by best truck in the game. I think it is one of the most versatile cargo haulers. It can't do a low saddle, so certain things it can't do. But in this configuration, good crane, good fuel range with the roof add-on. Tows a trailer fine. Yeah, I like it. Good truck. Stuck on rocks there though. Right, so up here, not sure about turning this trail around, but we'll see what the trail looks like. So let's get one of these on the loading platform. I suppose get this one loaded into the truck and then think about how to get one on the trailer. Can I reach the trailer, you think? How close can I get it? Close enough to pack? Nope, didn't think so. Alright, I just had to try it. Being lazy today. That one won't pack either. Alright, stop being lazy, do it properly. Rotate it. Right, back that, restore the crane, load the other one. That's the building destructed. I don't really want to mess with that trailer, that's the problem. Because I'm going to have to back it up a little bit. Restore the crane. Attach the trailer. Back it up. And then we'll get that delivery done. Attach the trailer. Unpack, repack. That should be it. Now, I noticed on the map, there's this rocky trail. Oh, is that worth risking? I'll do it, haven't I? I'll try things out. Down through here. Bring me to this warehouse. Around the corner. Back to there. Get that creek bridge done. Probably the best option. See if that will approach the creek from the other side, but no, I think that's a good option. Right, so that's what we're going to do roughly. So back her up ever so gently. Dolly trailer, but try not to do any sudden movements. And then see if we can negotiate this without dropping cargo. It's a bit dodgy, isn't it? Bad idea, maybe? It is the sort of place that they run these trucks in, those off-road trials that have been popping into my YouTube feed lately. No, I'm not confident with this. I'm not going to give up. Ooh, big old. That rock is just railroading me into a tip situation. Not letting me turn right the way I want to. Probably because I haven't got enough wheels actually in contact. I'm going to lose this trailer, aren't I? That's the trouble. I'll lose the cargo. Why am I doing this? Instead of just driving around the perfectly good road that I used to get in? Right, I am going to drop the trailer, see if I can move myself forward. Alright, that's a mistake. That's not a road. Oh, pack the cargo again. Oh, it's not letting me pack it. I just haven't got enough wheels on the ground. And there's nothing to winch to except my trailer behind me. Can't wiggle enough to get the wheels to bite. Why? Why did I come this way? Oh, madness. Why did I come this way? Right, Zix. Oh, I thought that might be a fun little side route. I'm annoyed at that because I had a really easy route in. Annoyed at myself, obviously. Just get it off the road enough that I can drive other trucks past it. Follow the railway line up. See what this terrain's like going this way. The marker ahead of me is probably the beams on the trailer and in the truck. The right direction. I don't know if that was the best route or following the railway line, but it's basically straight lined it straight here, hasn't it? Some wooden framing I can take here when I need it. What's this little site then? Right, don't tip the Zix over, you damned idiot. So try and get a line from here. The high side? That is the high side, isn't it? I think the way to do this, drop that winch, back the Zix up, and then jump back over. I'm still upright enough that I can attach my engine, and then I can control the Zix helping me out. Still can't pack my cargo. I'm still not upright enough to pack my cargo. And then the question is, can I bring the trailer without spilling the trailer's cargo? I bet the answer to that is no. Attach. I've still got a remove cargo rather than a pack, but engine off, change into the Zix, get the Zix back out a bit, and then I'm going to turn the Zix around. This is all a bit of madness, isn't it? This is what on earth is that they playing at? You gotta try these things out. That's a lesson learned. This rocky path is not worth the effort. Oh, come on. Oh no, that's a bit silly, isn't it? I need to be pulled higher than that. So the Zix needs to get back up on the ledge that it started this whole thing on. And see if we can pull in this direction. I might have to go behind this and pull it. Oh, here we go. Just don't spill the cargo everywhere. I made a right pig's ear of that, haven't I? No. The metal beams have fallen out. Not too worried about that, actually. I just want to get this thing back out. Change truck. Bit of madness, but legs down, get that cargo back on. I know it's not over yet, but how has that trailer not spilled its metal beams? I'm sure that should have done that by now. That, ladies and gentlemen, is what I call a blooming disaster. I am not going to do unpack. Just going to restore the crane and see if I can gently get away with pulling this trailer out without spilling. I'm just amazed that that trailer hasn't spilled those beams. And now that that's flat enough, I will unpack, repack. So long, Zix. Thanks for all the fish. Blimey. That was 20 minutes. I don't know how much of that will time lapse. Let's just turn the engine off, look at the map and get a feel for where I am. So I need to get... I've zigged when I should have zagged anyway. I need to get here. I think I'm going to try something like that. I should have gone through the warehouse, so I've gone the wrong way already. I'm not turning around. Give it a try. Sometimes, and in a way, it's one of the good things about this game. If this game had save checkpoints, like other games, where I could name a save and say, right, this named save is the start of episode 6. There are definitely times where I'd be very tempted to say, right, let's go back to the start of the episode and re-record it from the top, from the beginning. But I am glad I can't do that. Because this game doesn't let you have that option, there's no temptation. You guys get to see content, you get to see me drive and do things that I frankly think are stupid. And you get to see it in all its glory. But yeah, sometimes the temptation would be there to say, right, okay, I don't want to look stupid this time. Right, we have got a pickup truck. Is it a Hummer? Or a Loaf or something? There's some kind of a Scout here that we're supposed to be recovering. I guess it's in there. Can I see it? I think I can see it. You probably can't though. I'm not going to do it now. The Zix is nearby, so the Zix can probably pull that out if I want to. But yeah, I can just about see something in that river. That's a hard-won pair of metal beams, this bridge. Right, swing low because I want to turn left. So we'll get that one done. Engine off. Deliver. What you want, mate? Oh, okay. Show task. Cargo management. 2 lots of metal beams. Presumably cutscene in the dark. It was an old wooden bridge. They decided to replace it with metal. A little goes a long way. This is a great bridge. Here's your fee. 5 grand. Thank you very much. 5 grand and 20 minutes of my life I'm not getting back. And then we want to go into this warehouse to grab the 2 concrete slabs for the other bridge. Which was our main point of what we wanted to achieve in the episode. I think this is the warehouse. Ooh, that's quite civilized. That looks like a warehouse that you can drive around in a loop and not have to reverse this trailer. I think. Yeah. Sweet. So detach the trailer and put myself in a loading position, which hopefully will work, but interfering with the loading zone. And the legs clear-ish. Right, so what do we want to load here? 2 concrete slabs. So concrete slab on the loading platform. Store the crane. Reattach my trailer. And pack my cargo. Off we go. Yeah, I like that warehouse that I can drive around in a loop, not have to reverse the trailer. And I think this is a case of over the bridge we just fixed, follow our noses around the road. I probably need to think about bringing some fuel up here so that I'm not tempted too much by the $4 laziness. But I suppose the occasional tank full at $4 won't hurt. Maybe should have bought a 2-slot trailer as well. Give me more choices. Green Lake Paper and Packaging. So that's what this factory's about, is it? Paper and packaging? Doesn't sound like that's gonna be a place to produce anything I need on the map, is it? That's like an end goal, like the gold processing on the Yukon. Again, this is a bit of road I haven't driven yet before. I don't think. Don't recognise this little boggy mess. This Force is another good alternative to pull that 8-slot trailer, and with the ability to self-load as well. It's a strong candidate to be able to do useful things with that trailer. I'm assuming this trail goes there. Let's just have a look. Yeah, just a couple of boggy bits on that trail. Wonder if this side route is better. Avoiding the bit that looks like an obvious road. Whether or not it'd be drier to come through this side road. So that's a right boggy mess. Yeah, definitely not driven through that before. And it's going to be a main route, I assume. That's something to look forward to. Right. We're there. 2 concrete slabs. $14,000. Not bad. This is back up to 164. Now, the obvious thing that I want to do next is this factories bridge, which requires a whopping 6 metal beams. Now I can get 2 here. There's plenty of metal beams around, you know. There's 2 there. A little bit of a track. Some here. Again, a little bit of a track. I think the obvious choice is just do those 2, because I can do those quickly. I think. Yeah, so let's turn around. Without cargo on, we'll try the route down through here and see if it's preferable to using the road. And I'm doing it without any cargo on, so therefore it's a bit less risky. And we'll go back. We've got enough time to have a little look at it. We may not get all 6 slots done. They look really close, don't they? The metal beams in the top middle of that screen. But yeah, they're on the wrong side of the map for where I am. So I'm going to try and turn around without tipping over. The rickety little wooden bridge down there, which I don't know the route down to that bridge, but that's another crossing that I could use. But we did in a previous episode get across the water crossing. I suppose it was a rocky ledge in the water, so I don't know whether it's a safe thing to do with this trailer on the back. We did it in the Ford when we were scouting, or maybe the Zix with the Ford following. Anyway, always get the Zix for help if we needed it. Just trying this route out in comparison to the road. Obviously the rocks are the hazard here then. Bit tippy. Chance of spilling cargo, I suppose. Not bad though, truck's making decent speed. These are just washouts, aren't they? None of them are trails. A big old rock underneath my nose, that's what's causing problems there. Yeah, I don't know that that's quicker. It's a bit more risky because you're probably going to spill cargo off this red trailer. So I'm not sure that's worth the effort. Maybe there's a route that follows the road, but without getting into such deep, muddy mess. Right. So I know I can cross this river to the upstream side of the bridge. Or I know I can in some vehicles. Question is, can I do it in this one? Pretty sweet bit of terrain. It's not as bad as the thing I did earlier. Yeah, this will be okay. So we get 2 from here and work out where we might get another 4. First one, frame mode, legs. Bit far away. We'll get this one in. I'm probably obstructing, even though I'm not in the red box. The game's quite fussy about that red box concept. So I'm gonna have to move again for the next one. Right, will it let me load another one? Nope, locked. Thought it would be. And then hook up and go again. Attach trailer and then pack my cargo. Let's go. Oh, if we hadn't had that shenanigans at the start, we'd be well on the way to finishing all of these bridges. Cargo, that's the first 2. That's the first 2. So it's pretty much road all the way to get down to the garage and get these 2, or fuel station and get these 2. And then there's another 2 in there. And I don't think that's too hard to get to either. 2 from each. What do we think? I need fuel anyway. This is another $4 a litre, so that's what that I'll refuel there. Grab these 2. Yeah, let's do that. Got a plan. Got a plan. I'm just looking at the clock, see how much time we got. Editor Atley will probably be time-lapsing quite a lot of that early shenanigans. So we'll go down to the fuel station, we'll get 2. We'll stick them on the trailer. And we'll take the truck on its own around the corner to get 1. Come back, grab our trailer. Deliver the 3 lots, and then the truck can go again on its own to get the other 1. That plan just formed in my head as if by magic. Of course, the planning's not so bad, it's the execution's the problem, right? A little bit of a twisty route down to this fuel station. S-bends. Oh, hello, that's quite bumpy. That's a bit of a rock slide. On another map, that would be a mission to clear that, wouldn't it? Getting into slightly later game now, they just leave it as an obstacle. No, don't. No, no, no. Steady. Stay on the road. Stay on the road. You muppet. We got a bit too wide. Not intentionally, obviously. I can't get past this pole, and I'm in danger of tipping. I want to try and see if I can get anything of substance over here to pull my nose to, but I don't think so. I think it's all just little shrubby stuff that's probably just going to pull straight out when I start driving on it. It's weird, isn't it, that bug? Look, it's just pulling that across the road slowly. Right, drop a trailer. Just try not to tip over, mate. Just took that corner a little bit too wide. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, like I say, that's another one where on another map that would be the sort of obstacle they give you a contract to clear it. But here it's just a feature. I'm thinking that I made the right choice in terms of there's a lot of this rock work that even with the active suspension, the as of 73-210 chin would be catching on a lot of this stuff. So I do think this was the right truck choice between the two of them. Right, so we get some gas. Quite expensive, mind, but still, $4 a litre. It's tolerable. It's at the limit of my tolerance, but it is tolerable. Beams, loading platform. I'm going to want to put both of these on the trailer. I'm going to let auto pack sort this out if I can't quite reach. Restore the crane, rehook, and then fight my way back up that rocky bit. I'm not entirely sure this is wise, but I'm going to do it anyway. What I don't want to do is try taking the trailer down to where that set of beams is in the middle of my screen at the minute. I think that would be a nightmare. I'm just going to take a little bit of assistance from that pole in a forward direction, but being careful not to spill the trailer with it. And then I should then be able to reach that pole, which is what I was after. then we're good to go. But we need to pick a route through these rocks. Driving lights have been on all day, coming into dusk again. I haven't messed around with generators and fabrication stuff yet, but I do think that this approach of taking the beams off buildings makes sense. Right, so in theory now, I leave that trailer there. I think I can come off-road down here, truck on its own, and get one of the metal beams from this site, and then deliver, get back, hook up a trailer, deliver those, leave the trailer, come back, truck on its own, grab the other metal beam. That bridge will be done then. So I do think that's a sensible plan. I just haven't got time to execute it in this episode, and how maneuverable. This isn't, you know, where I'm going now, I don't want to take a trailer, so that's why I'm doing it this way. It does mean 2 trips to this site, but it means that it's 2 trips truck on its own without taking that trailer down here. Which I think is a good idea. And I have been down here before because it's I came through here with a, well, with the Ford certainly. Was it the Zix and the Ford in convoy? Or was it the Ford and then the Zix came to rescue me? Oh, hello. Missed the bridge, haven't I? Oh no. Is there anything more substantial in front? There is. A couple of big old trees in front. I think that's probably a better option. I missed the centre line of the bridge. Careful of that, coming back the other way with cargo on. Right, first one. I know I could put another one loose on top, but I'm not going to. I don't feel it's the right thing to do. So the crane, at the cargo. Just need to turn it round safely. Right, get your line right this time. I'm going to make this work even though it's making the episode a bit longer than I want it to. So hopefully editor can sort it out, but if not, this might be a slightly longer episode. It'd be nice to get all 3 of those bridges completed in this episode. Gives me a clear run to then start thinking about other stuff next time. Right, go. Quite a climb mine with this weight on. Those little fake winch points are a bit annoying. Just pulling little shrubs along that aren't actually providing any kind of winch support. Can't get to anything bigger either. And maybe get a little bit of sideways movement off that pole. Oh no, it didn't even hit the pole. They're getting annoying. Yeah, that's a bit. That's a gnarly little bit of road to do with this weight on. I think there's a rock right underneath the trailer tyre, acting as a wheel chock. I'd have thought I would be able to reach that pole in front. Not quite. Is there anything substantial in there? No. Right, devs. You need to cut that out, because you're giving us stuff that is a winch point that is just ruining auto winch, making it not useful whatsoever. So I think you need to sort your lives out. Don't think that's going to do me any good, but... Alright, I'm going to have to drop a trailer. I try to be fair, but in my opinion, what the devs have done there is basically just deliberately put something in that's going to screw up players. There's a big rock under me, but that was not necessary, because all of that was caused by auto winching stuff that isn't suitable to winch to. That's me back on my wheels. And I am bellied out on a rock, I'll get that. Pack my cargo again. See if I can do that by pulling my tail around rather than my side. Just a rubbish bit of terrain. And none of this stuff is useful. What are they trying to achieve by giving us stuff that you can attach to but doesn't pull you, if their intention isn't to players off? What is all this stuff? It's put the kibosh on me getting a second run down to get another beam. There's no way I'll have time to do that now. And well played, they've put a trap bear and I've driven into it, and I am a little bit salty because I think they've done it. They haven't made it a driving challenge, they've made it a winching challenge. And I don't think that's the point of the game, personally. Has anybody got the patience to play Winch Runner with fake winch points? It's just going to pull me over again. Won't work. Alright. I'm going to need to get the Zix. I'm sorry, I'm really salty now. I think that's not just a difficult bit of terrain, because I quite enjoy difficult terrain. I think that is a terrible bit of game design. That probably is quite drivable if you haven't constantly got to battle with fake winch points. That literally the physics on them doesn't work. I'm going to need the Zix to fix this, but I haven't got time to do that. So I am going to have to wrap this episode here and leave this mess for future outlay. And I'll go and calm down. Doesn't do any good, does it? Being like that. Alright, so fair play. Devs drew me into a trap. I fell for it. They've got some what I consider to be bad game mechanics here, but too bad. It's my problem. I've got to fix it. I am going to have to wrap this episode here because I haven't got time to get the Zix and come and pull me out of this mess. Not our finest hour. But I'm going to have to wrap this episode here. So I hope to see you in the next one. But in the meantime, thanks and goodbye.